Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. I want to talk about micronutrient intake in this video and the importance of eating foods that are filled full of micronutrients, filled full of minerals, filled full of magnesium, zinc, all the things that you need, all the essential constituents. And the average American, his or her diet is devoid of this. If you eat a standard American diet, ladies and gentlemen, that diet by default is devoid in enzymes, in minerals, micronutrients, pigments, all sorts of things that your body needs and loves for your thyroid health, for, just all your metabolic functions, for the health of your brain, the health of your liver, you name it. So the standard American diet by default is SAD, standard American diet. It is indeed sad, and it will deplete your mineral reserves. It will deplete your body's nutritional reserves, and on top of that, or it'll do that due to the fact that it's devoid in all of this stuff. So you can get away when you're young with eating a standard American diet for a while, but it will catch up to you. And so many people are catching hell at age 30, age 40, age 50 from multiple years of eating standard American foods. And you don't even necessarily have to be on a completely standard American diet to reap the negative consequences of the diet. If you eat a lot of the overly processed components, overly processed foods, they are just so devoid in enzymes, minerals, you name it. And they create such a negative effect within the system that it just strips away all the good stuff in your system. It strips away your health. So getting health back, ladies and gentlemen, one of the ways you can approach it is by addressing the quality of water that you drink and the quality of food that you eat. So you want to eat foods that are high in minerals. You want to eat foods that are very good for you, the foods that provide all the essential constituents that your body needs. Now that's kind of hard to do nowadays with the bastardization of the soils and all the acid rain and how just polluted everything has become, but you can still do your best and achieve a lot of great health results in doing so. Health is like a game, ladies and gentlemen. Take advantage of your health, take advantage of your time, and progress your health. Don't take your health for granted. Every day should be a progression of health so that you can grow a little bit and get a little bit smarter and get a little bit healthier. You want to approach life like it's a constant progression, a constant evolution. Otherwise, every day to you will just be you getting a little bit weaker. You'll be aging quicker. You'll be losing your health. You name it. Every day you should be getting younger. Every day you should be getting healthier. I think that aging to a large extent I'm not even going to get into that. I've talked about how I believe that aging is largely a disease, at least the type of aging here in the Matrix, which is just rapid. But, we also live in a world where at a young age you're taught to favor certain food groups that really don't bring you much benefit. And it gets to the point where even as adults, so many of the adults harbor that same childhood logic of, I'm not going to eat that. It doesn't taste good. That doesn't taste good. I don't want to put that in my mouth. I only want to eat foods that taste good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to grow up. You're an adult. It's time to grow up. It's time to approach things from a mature outlook. Food was not designed to be processed and hyper-stimulatory to the point where the foods that you're consuming on a standard American diet have so much crap in it that it addicts you, it makes you an addict. You become a slave to these foods. And then when that happens, and that usually happens at a young age because of all the candy and all the childhood programming, you get to a point, ladies and gentlemen, where you eat this stuff so much that you don't even enjoy foods that bring you benefit. The things that are beneficial to the masses, the things that can uplift their health, the things that can provide benefit to the masses, they often find trivial and non-important. And that's a huge problem. You've been programmed by the system to regard the things that can bring you the most benefit. You regard those things as trivial, or it doesn't taste good. Again, it's time to grow up. It's time to put the food groups into your system that provide you benefit, that uplift your health. Foods that are high in magnesium, foods that are sufficient in zinc, foods that have the selenium in them, like Brazil nuts. Magnesium foods, ladies and gentlemen, dark greens. Nuts and seeds have a little bit of magnesium in them. Chocolate is rich in magnesium. I prefer to supplement magnesium, and I eat magnesium-rich foods. Magnesium is one of the minerals that we're most deficient in here in the Matrix, ladies and gentlemen. Over 70% of the population, in my opinion, is deficient in magnesium. And if you go have a serum magnesium test done, again, a serum magnesium test, and you get the results back and it says that you're not deficient in magnesium, you have to remember that those tests, your body always works overtime to keep a certain amount of magnesium in your blood. So when they test magnesium in your serum, oftentimes, even if you are severely magnesium deficient, it's going to show that there's magnesium in your system with a serum test, because if your body doesn't keep sufficient amounts of magnesium in your system like that, in your blood, you risk you risk heart failure, heart attacks, so many different issues. So a lot of the tests that people are getting done, in my opinion, based on my research, trial and error, you name it, are highly inaccurate, and they give you results that aren't really a direct reflection of what's going on behind the scenes. So I supplement with magnesium chloride every day. I also take an internal magnesium. I'm experimenting with a form that I don't normally experiment with now, but usually I take magnesium glycinate or magnesium bisglycinate or magnesium bicarbonate, as well as a few others. So foods rich in magnesium. It's important to get magnesium in your system, ladies and gentlemen. There's over 300 different functions within your physiology that require magnesium as a catalyst to take shape. We're talking about protein synthesis, stuff related to your blood, especially your heart. Low magnesium is one of the contributing causes, in my opinion, of heart attacks and heart problems here in the matrix. So magnesium, selenium, iodine, zinc, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the most primary components that we're lacking here in the matrix, and you see it reflected in people's poor health and the fact that many people have just lost their minds, ladies and gentlemen. It's not hard to see the mind control. It's not hard to see the zombification that most people have undertaken, and this happens largely due to a mineral depletion. This happens largely due to a depletion of your vital essence, and your vital essence is determined by how nutrified you are, folks. So when you have your zinc stripped away, when you have your iodine stripped away, when you have your magnesium stripped away, when your thyroid is all out of whack, and your pituitary gland and your parathyroid, when your heart's all out of whack, you don't really make decisions based on a higher perspective, because you're in a lack of health. And when you're in a lack of health, folks, you're just not making good decisions. And a lot of people, you can see, once you get the minerals back into your system, once you have a healthy intake of the right foods for a prolonged period, your mind will expand and you'll be able to see the truth, and you'll be able to see all the sickness around you. So I just want to wrap this one up. It's really hot out there. Do what you need to do to get healthy, regardless of whether you like it or not, ladies and gentlemen. Oftentimes in life, the things that are most beneficial to us are we don't like them at first, but over time, the more we do it, the more we like it, because it's beneficial for us, and the body will begin to crave the things that it needs, the things that it wants. Magnesium-rich foods. It'll crave certain forms of exercise and meditation. You just have to show up and do it and commit to your health, and not give in to the laziness and the apathy that comes with living in this system. Remineralize yourself, renourish yourself, and live, ladies and gentlemen. Peace be with you.
I wanted to personally thank you for watching my videos and contributing to the growth of my channel. I could not do this without you, and your interest in my content is truly what motivates me and fuels my passion for making these videos and spreading my message. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to remind you that this channel is a free educational tool that is listener supported, and if you would like to donate to my channel and donate to my cause, help make my life a little bit easier and help keep the lights on around here, you can do so by checking out the links in the description box below. There's a handful of not only ways to donate to my channel, but I also have links to different websites and different videos of mine, as well as my Amazon store, where you can check out a plethora of different health-related products that I use and recommend. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your continued interest in my message, and until next time, peace be with you all.